Acts 1:8 tells us that the gospel would start in Jerusalem, and then it would go to Judea and Samaria, and then to the ends of the earth. On one hand, it seems natural that the gospel would start in Jerusalem. I mean, it was the center of Jewish life. It was the original Bible Belt. That place would make Lawrence County look like Sodom and Gomorrah. But from another perspective, maybe the Jews thought, why does the gospel come here? I mean, why do we need this? I mean, we're moral and holy people. We know God better than anybody. Our kids have memorized the first 5 books of the Bible. We know God. We have all the outward forms of religion and ceremony. I mean, isn't the gospel for the bad people, the pagans, the prostitutes, the hell raisers? I mean, isn't it for the gangbangers, the Charlie Sheens? It's not for us. And that brings up a great point. And this Easter is the one thing that I worry about the most. Because you see, in our church this morning, we're going to have hundreds of people. And there'll be millions across the nation. And the problem might be, you think, I'm a good person. I go to church. I'm morally sound. I'm faithful to my wife. But if you're honest, your heart is not where it needs to be. You see, these people knew the Bible. These people were morally sound. They were religious. And that might be the same with many of you. You're good people. You're religious people. You're morally sound. But there's a reality that you need to understand this Easter. Oftentimes, the people who need God's grace the most are also the people who see their need for it the least. I mean, I'm standing in this beautiful church, and there are millions of these across our nation. But it scares me to think about this Easter. There'll be hundreds of people in our church and millions across the country who need a fresh, alive encounter with God. See, I don't know if it's a coincidence that most churches are associated with cemeteries. And maybe the truth of the fact is this morning, you have a dead, dry relationship with God. And today, He would say to you, I don't care how good you are, how morally sound you are, you need an encounter with me. Just like Jerusalem.